All right, back with another weekly preview. It's on a shortened week. Today is President's Day, Washington's birthday. It's the day off, so we're off today. Let's get to it, though. AK-47 over at Prime Trading Investments and over at TradeCaster.com. Get those 7-day free trials over at TradeCaster.com. Deck's got the small account challenge going. I'm looking to get into maybe doing this prop firm challenge. Everyone's doing prop firms. Maybe looking to get into that at Trade the Pool, where you actually can trade shares and small caps in short, which I love to do. 18th through the 21st coming up this week. Tomorrow, Tuesday the 18th through Friday the 21st. Let's get into it. Right here first, Whammy. What do y'all think about this? Comments. Leave them right now in the comment section. 2020, 911. I mean, I should say, I was thinking about the 911 GT3, but this 718 Cayman GT4 RS, this right here is an absolute gorgeous vehicle with the magnesium wheels. Only 500 miles on it. Oh, this car is absolutely gorgeous right there. Had to show this off. You know, even got your own fire extinguisher. Essentially, it's a lot like the GT3 RS. Essentially the same thing. Heard really great reviews about this. Oh man. Oh, this is now has moved up to AK's Dream Garage Ride right here for sure in that color. Oh, that's right. My bad. Let's get into stocks. So it is a shortened week. SPY did hit after, of course, last week we had the CPI, the PPI, of course, whatever it was retail. So we had a lot of information over the last week or so. I think the Michigan consumer sentiment was already out this month. So we've had a lot of those, what could move the market. Only thing else would maybe be Trump talking to maybe certain political figures and maybe something he says something about tariffs or what have you. We will pretend that is all not happening. We have no big earnings this week. So really nothing to fluctuate the market other than just, hey, let's move. Again, like I talked about last week, go back to the last 2 or 3 of these I've done. We have been in channel mode, and we have been. Go back even further than 15 days. Go back to the last pretty much almost month now. We have been in the channel since right here, the 15th of January. That is literally about a month of channel. Just go out to larger time frames so you can see this, like the 4-hour. You can see. And then really overall, well, my cats, everything, just there's your house with all the animals. Anywho, go back to even further in November. This has been a trend really since November. We've only popped out of it a couple of times here. So if you think about a channel, we have been in a channel for a very long time between 580 and 610. Now, really, lately has been 590 to 610, with most of it being right around 600 to 610. So breaking down levels for the week, I'm going to say my normal high is going to be, because we had no movement yesterday, Sunday, when we, of course, because the day off today for the day that we have off for the holiday, and so we didn't have that movement like we'd sometimes get here on Sunday, right? So it'll be fresh out of the gate tomorrow. I'd be watching for this to squeeze in. I'm going to go normal high of the week. We said it tomorrow. I'd be looking for that tomorrow for that squeeze and pop up. Normal high of the week isn't going to say we stick on this channel. Both of my highs are going to say we finally get out of this channel. Normal high of the week, I say 6. And I'm not going to go too high because I think we still could then get out of it, but then come right back down into it. So I'm going to go normal high of the week right around 613.50. Somewhere right around there to 614 possibly tomorrow. Ultimate high of the week definitely is going to take it through 615 in my opinion. Up on its way to 617.50. I'll go 617.50 to 618.75 for your ultimate high of the week. Now, and a lot of that is because even if we do get out and go to set the new all-time highs, which we've done a couple of times, we've never been able to maintain it. You go back to, say a year ago right now when we were setting highs, right? A lot of the time we'd set it and continue to go up. Maybe have a pullback, set it and go up. We're not doing that. We don't have that set it and continue to go up. Again, that could look choppy, which it is fine. It's choppy-ish. I guess it's a nice uptrend channel, really, more than anything. This is way more chop. We get it and then we're back down. Get it and we can't get it and then go. Now, if this was this time last year, I would say normal high of the week would probably be 615 or higher with ultimate at 620 or higher. I just have a feeling that we just won't be able to get it and continue to go with that new all-time high. So just kind of that trend we've been in here recently where we just can't maintain that momentum. Now, on the way back on down, back under 608 will be key. Should crash right at, maybe that little reversal at 607.50 can show maybe a bit of support for sure. But once we crack through that, we're down through 605. And I'm going to go normal low of the week. I'm going to stick with this higher low pattern we've been creating here. You can tell here recently at least. Right, a little bit of an uptrend right here, as you can see, and I could base it, my trend line, like say, like right there, right, and bouncing off of there, or whatever, you know. So normal low of the week, somewhere in that area is where I was going to go through. Once we get through 605 to 606, watch for a crack back down to 602 to 602.50 for your normal low of the week. About where that trend line will be, and creating this higher low pattern. Now on the way back down, if we do crack through that trend line, watch for a crack back down to 598. And I'm going to go 598, ultimate low of the week. Now, again, we are out of all the earnings, so there's no big earnings or plays to look for. Apple, there's another trend line, too, that did just come over from the SPY. That has been on an uptrend channel since last week. You can see kind of the same thing there, just more of a true uptrend that you can tell. Now, I'm going to stick with this as far as my normal high of the week as we go up, and that we stay in that uptrend channel. And that uptrend channel would say, watch for a move and squeeze up of 46 to 48.35 and ultimately to 250 for your normal high of the week. Ultimate high of the week gets it over 250 to 253.50, 250, 250 to 253.50, I should say. On the way down, watch for that crack of this uptrend for the move down to 240. And then again, ultimately, I think this could still have continue the uptrend channel, just have a different look to it and kind of have higher lows, but back down around 237. 237.50, somewhere in their normal low of the week. Ultimate low of the week, that trend completely fails. We are now heading back on down. We'll definitely hit 235. Under 235 to 233 or 234. Under 234, right there. 230, ultimate low of the week. Over to AMD here. Ugly, ugly gross channel. Has not been able to get that real push back up off the bottom. Would love for this to crack this uptrend that this is also in and come back on down. I'm going to keep this more in a trend and channel where your normal high of the week is going to be right here where we have been, because we could get that arch effect and come back on down and crack that trend. So 114.50, normal high of the week, maybe a hair over it. We make a new high barely over that level, like kind of like we did on Friday and Thursday. It's not much higher if I'm not mistaken. No, it's actually about identical. So yeah, we'll just go with that 114.65 normal high of the week. Ultimate high of the week, watch for a break back through and finally get a good move up. But I'm still not going with a lot. I'm going right around 118 to 118.75 roll. On the way down, watch for that trend to crack back under this 111.65 low of day from Friday to the low to Thursday, to the low to Wednesday. Normal low of the week, Wednesday and Tuesday's low, that 875 area. Ultimate low of the week takes it back down to this 106.75, and we stay in that trend. We'll go to ARM. That's actually pretty ugly. Stay away from ARM. That is absolutely has been pretty, I forgot about that, has been pretty ugly here recently. We'll go to Amazon. That's a pretty ugly, hard to trade chart. I'll give you levels though. If we can get back down into this way, there's really not a lot I know in past chart history here. So hopefully back under, we can maybe get this to cleaner chart once we get back under 227. Normal low of the week, watch for a move down to through 227. And you can see we don't range a lot on Amazon here recently. I would say watch for one decent range day this week since we didn't get it last week. And watch for a move down for your normal low of the week right around here to 225. Ultimate low of the week down here around 222. On the way back on up, watch for this downtrend to break back over 230 and especially this 231 mark for a move up to around this 233.50 to 234. Normal highs there. Staying in a trend, right? Sideways channel. Ultimate high of the week pushes it back up to 240. How's the Goog looking? Pretty choppy and pretty gross. Honestly, another one of those ones I'd probably be staying away from. Range is getting smaller here recently with dead days. You would like this back under 184. Under 184, then we get movement down, okay? Under 184, then you can see we start getting movement down. Take it back in an area we haven't been in quite a while, back under this 183 mark, right? Under 180. Then we can really get to going. I think that'd be where you want that, in my opinion, for good trades back under that 183 mark and 180. Meta's been pretty gross and ugly too as well. Although it had finally got it new. It's finally got its act together. Look how many days we go up and down on Meta. Up, down, up, down, up. Nah, that one held. That held. Up, down, up, down, up, down. I mean, it very rarely holds its gains. Almost every single day it likes to get that reversal. So normal high of the week over the 741 mark. Watch for a move up to minimum 750 to 752.50. Normal high of the week there. Ultimate high of the week takes it up to 760, maybe a hair over it. On the way back on down, this 730 takeoff point is going to be my normal low of the week. Ultimate low of the week, taking that kind of higher low pattern you can see here, kind of that trend line would be right around in that area. maybe down to 875 rule, you know, so somewhere around there for your normal lows. Ultimate lows would then crack back and see a move down to around 718 in that low from Thursday. Ultimate lows there. Over to Microsoft. Choppier chart right there as well. Now we would like this back under 405, so kind of watch for this for the short side as well. Kind of like Google, right? Back under 405 and 400, there's not a lot of chart right there to hold that down. Normal low of the week, I'm going to go with 400. Let me look at the chart again. Let me look at that 1515. Yeah, I'm an ultimate low of the week, or normal low of the week. I'll stick. Yep. I'm going to stay that way. Normal low of the week stays in this weird sideways kind of channel. 404.50, this low on Wednesday. Normal low of the week. Ultimate lows down to 400. For the way back on up, it looks to be a little gross and choppier. I'll go normal high of the week right around this 412.50 mark. Ultimate high of the week, watch for a pop back up to 415. NVDA, I know a lot of these traders, well, a lot of you guys wanted this back down further for a bounce play like AMD for a long-term swing. And there you go. Within 2 weeks, didn't quite get down to my areas either, but beautiful move back on up for the most part. I say beautiful, it's been choppier, but there have been some, there have been some better spiking days to move up, $30. Pretty nice move. On the way up, of course, let's go down first from what I do see. Normal low of the week. I think we continue to go up a little bit more before we crack back and finally do a little bit more of a sideways chart. Kind of like this right here. Could be possibly toward the end of the week where we get one of these to start the week. So we go up a little bit more and then we kind of chop and maybe even give back a little bit more on the gains. Normal low of the week, I'm going to go right here-ish, that high in the breakout from Monday into Tuesday, kind of see how we broke out of it on Thursday and held that area. I'm going to look for that to be normal low of the week right around 135 to 134. Ultimate low of the week under 134. Watch for a crack back down to 131. Now on the way on up, this is where you have to go to that 4-hour time frame and go, okay, where were we at recently over this 139.50 mark? Watch for a move easily to 140, and I'm going to go more than that. I like this upper shadow that meets this upper shadow. See how that upper shadow and upper shadow meet right there? I like that. 141.80 to 142, normal high of the week. Ultimate high of the week. Watch for move back up to around right here and this 143.75. We might even see 145 if we can get some good solid movement in the first day or two of the week. You start pulling back and coming back, giving back some of these gains, it's going to then be harder to get up through that area and even further. Over to you Qs and the Q traders. Again, this play is looking pretty choppy, pretty gross. A lot of inconsistent days we've had here recently, right? You can just see you've got to be patient and wait for your trades. We're not getting beautiful, clean setups day in, day out at an elongated pace. On the way up, over that 875 rule, again, the 4-hour chart comes into play. All-time highs, baby. And it looks like we're going to be making those just like SPY this week. On the way up, I'm going to go normal high of the week, 542.50. Ultimate high of the week, watch for a move, and we do get a strong bullish movement up to 550. Now here, just for the way down, I think last breakout point will be my normal low of the week right here. This 31.50 mark, failed, held, so to speak. It's going to be my new saying. Failed, held. Where we failed, and then broke out and held. Beautiful, right? 531 normal low of the week, ultimate low of the week. Watch for a move back down to around 527.50 because it gets real choppy and congested through there. So I don't think we crack too much more. Lastly here, let's go to Tesla. I might want to put an L in there, but we don't lose. I don't like L's. All right, I'm thinking we do channel and chop up here. The big pullback finally down to 320. Everyone's asking where the bottom's going to be on Tesla. I knew this had very, very high chance to get back down into this consolidation area right here. Now, if we do crack this 325 mark, I don't think anything in here is going to hold it up. Maybe that little juncture at 310 and the nice round number it is. Otherwise, she's probably going back down to this, fail, held. And that's where I really would look to go long term. If you are too, I would be looking back down just under 300. For levels this week, though, let's give them. I do think we base for now 320 ultimate low of the week, normal low of the week, 330. On the way up, normal high of the week, 365, ultimate high of the week. Watch for a pop up to around the 375 to 380 area. I do feel a big trend and channel will be created. On top of the fact that I'm saying it's going to be a trend or channel being created, I think it will be a bigger guy on top of that. All right, Lost Boys, Lost Girls, I will see you all back here for another weekly preview next week. And until then, let's get it. Naturally aspirated. Mid-6, engine's right behind you too, right? That engine isn't right here. You want to see where the engine's at? It's right there. Right behind you. It is literally right behind you. That's just absolutely a masterpiece of a vehicle. Well, I didn't mean to kiss you. Well, I'm kissing you, but chef kisses. Sorry. I was like so mesmerized. We're going to give the chef kiss. See you guys back next week.